Good day everyone! Today I will going to discuss to you about Newton's law of motion. But first, let's talk about Sir Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton is an English scientist and mathematician famous for his discovery of the law of gravity. Also discovered the three laws of motion. Newton's first law is called law of inertia. Inertia is a tendency of an object to resist changes in its state of motion. The first law states that all objects have inertia. The more mass an object has, the more inertia it has, and the harder it is to change its motion. Examples: a soccer ball is sitting at rest. It takes an unbalanced force of a kick to change its motion. Newton's second law is called acceleration. Acceleration is a measurement of how quickly is an object changing speed. Acceleration. An unbalanced force causes something to accelerate. A force can cause motion only if it is met with an unbalanced force. Forces can be balanced or unbalanced. Depends on the net force acting on the object. Net force. The sum total and direction of all force acting on the object. Balance versus unbalance. Balanced forces cause no acceleration. While unbalanced forces cause acceleration. In other words, small force equals small acceleration, and large force equals large acceleration. So, if you push twice as hard, it accelerates twice as much. Large mass produce small acceleration, and small mass produce large acceleration. The F equals mass times acceleration mean is the amount of force it takes to move an object changes depending on how massive it is. The greater the mass of an object, the more force it will take to accelerate the object. Newton's third law is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law describes the relationship between two forces in an interaction. One force is called the action force. The other force is called the reaction force. Neither force exists without the other. They are equal in strength and opposite in direction. They occur at the same time. Newton's third law example is When a reindeer pulls on a sleigh, Newton's third law tells us that the sleigh is pulling back on with equal force, but the reindeer can still move the sleigh forward because it's standing on the ground. When it takes a step, it's pushing backward on the ground. When its foot and the ground is pushing it forward. Meanwhile, the reindeer is also pulling on the sleigh, while the sleigh is pulling right back. But the force from the ground pushing the reindeer forward is stranger than the force from the sleigh pulling it back. So the animal accelerates forward and so does the sleigh.